Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalran, and if you haven't heard, Blizzard is introducing the WoW token. So I'm here to make a video to talk to you guys what is the WoW token, what its purpose is, and some more speculations about pretty much what the WoW token is. I mean, first of all, WoW has a token. I mean, wow. I mean, way to rip off, what's that game? WildStar? Is that dead game? Am I right? Hey, jokes. But seriously, the point of the WoW token is to help introduce a safe system of gold to money transactions within World of Warcraft. The idea behind it is, there's people buying gold and you're not going to be able to stop it ever. There's always going to be somebody buying gold, and it's just a service that's in the game, even though the game doesn't provide it. This is what happens when you have a community. A community is the one who ends up making parts of World of Warcraft or parts of, let's say, any game, just because the community wants to do so. Like, for example, spamming trade chat with anal jokes and with Thunderfury Blessed Wind of the Bladeseeker. That's not a feature that came in the game, that's something the community introduced. So they're simply taking something that the community already does and introducing it as an in-game mechanic. Let's say you're sitting on a pile of gold, and you just have a ton of gold in WoW. You know how to make gold, but let's say financially, you either don't have a job, you're either not old enough to get a job, or you just, all the expenses don't really go as well into World of Warcraft, and you're kind of just trying to get by. You can actually use the in-game gold and in-game time you spend in the game in order to buy your way to keep on playing the game. And that's just something that pretty much like your efforts kind of pay off and you're able to play the game. Now that's not a bad thing, is it? No, of course not. I mean, the way I look at it is somebody tries really hard at something that should be rewarded for it. Kind of like how PvPers used to get, you know, a really special, cool-looking piece of gear for having a higher rating and being better at the game than others. Even though those kind of things have been kind of watered down, this is one of those relics that the game does still have, where you are rewarded for, you know, let's say being a really good gold farmer, without actually being a Chinese gold farmer. Let's say you're on the flip side of this WoW token. You are the guy that has a lot of real-life money, and you just want to get some gold. Of course, a lot of people are still using the gold farming websites, but this system is actually a legit, safe transaction system that Blizzard is implementing. You'll still be able to buy your WoW gold, because you're going to do it anyway. It's just that Blizzard is now making it safer for you. You are able to safely purchase gold from another person, and you give them a WoW token instead. So they are working for the WoW token, and you're going to buy a WoW gold anyway. So the only thing this is literally a legit median that has all the green flags to let you go ahead and do it. This way Blizzard is not trying to get you to buy WoW tokens, they're simply giving you an easy way and outsmarting the gold farmers. And this way you're kind of trying to take out the corruption and toxicity of these outside sources out of the game by introducing it as an in-game mechanic where you can safely do it, and Blizzard has the ability to look over it, making sure that everything is done rightfully so, instead of having you transfer money by PayPal and then nobody ever gives you gold, and then you can't get your money back for whatever reasons, and you know, issues occur. So that's, in a way, it's a safety kind of system. Question is, are people going to enjoy this? Well, first of all, people don't really enjoy changes to the game that are changing World of Warcraft as it is. The idea for Draenor was it was bringing back to the core, to the roots, destroy the world, you know, fight epic bosses, but out of a single patch we got Facebook cameras, more garrison missions, turn us into a Facebook game, and now we're gonna have tokens and buy our subs with gold and buy gold money. I mean, it just takes away from what the original game is all about. This kind of system has actually been implemented in WildStar ever since the beginning of the beta of that game. Since the beta, they implemented a sub token kind of deal. You could actually buy it with money, and you'll put it up on an auction house, and somebody with gold would buy it, and then you get the credits or transactions of the gold. And that's kind of system that came in that game. That game failed, so by most people's minds, and by mine, if that system was the best foot forward for that game to outlier it from other MMOs, and that game failed, and you're taking that best foot forward and sticking it onto World of Warcraft, I don't know how well it's gonna go. I mean, we have the selfie camera and Twitter integration, which is all cool, but it's not quite content, and some people have left the game. Which is sad to say. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing, I don't know if it's going to be a bad thing, but I am cautious of this. And this is what WoW token initially is, and just a question of how is that gonna do once that's actually released, if that's actually released. I definitely am not blaming anybody for having second thoughts of this. I do see reasoning behind the WoW token. I completely see the reasoning behind it. I just don't know myself if that's going to work. With how the patch 6.1 has been, with a lack of PvP content and some PvP issues that are becoming more evident, some people quitting the game, some of the big names out there, I don't know if this is going to be a good thing for WoW or a bad thing. It's kind of I have mixed feelings on this at most. But hey, don't take my word for it. Wait until the actual WoW token comes out and we'll see how the game goes from there. We'll see how the public reacts to it, and we'll see if this will actually make or break World of Warcraft. What do you guys think of the WoW token that's coming out in the game, and what are your overall thoughts about it? How do you think it's gonna do? And just share how you feel in the comments below. This is Dalaran, bringing you guys the information about the WoW token and everything you need to know about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next one.